Hey, hey, we're live. What's up, Packology? What's up, Ivan? How's it going, guys? All right, we are officially live. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Okay. We have a new Nikke set. Just one case of it. It's a Korean set, and I believe it's an exclusive Korean set. Okay. All right, we're gonna say new Nikke set, more commission slabs, and film cell slabs. Live card shop. We're gonna hit save on that, and let's go ahead and put the Metazoo Kickstarter back on the menu at $40. All right, Metazoo Kickstarter is back on. It was selling a bit faster than I thought it would. There it goes. I mark this unread. We got a little job we're going to do for Mr. LaFlame. We're going to pick out some cards for him to send off to grade here in the United States before we ship them out. Let's jump over here. We're going live for Tuesday. This is the Advanced War soundtrack. I'm a fan of it. I'm gonna restart this one song. Yeah, I feel like the original version of the song sounded better. Let me see. This sounds kind of orchestral, which is not bad. Here we go. I want to hear the other version. So that's from the remake. Here's the original. You know, it's more nostalgic. The original version's more nostalgic. Of course, it sounds more like it's coming out of a Game Boy Advance speaker, doesn't it? All right, here we are. What's up, guys? Oh yeah, it has that fuzzy quality to it, you know, that was reminiscent of the speaker quality of that time. You know, the video game sounds, the computer noises. All right, boy, I must have played that game for thousands of hours. I was so addicted to that game. It's like chess, but more complicated. All right, new Nikke set. Holy mommy. I don't have a price on these yet. I have to look up how much I paid for them. And then I have to find out how many packs are in a box. Looks like it might be 24. Here are the film cells. I finally got to make a video on these. I wanted to show them off before we tried to sell them. I was thinking about doing breaks on them. This one graded 7. I don't really think the grades matter all that much. I mean, obviously people are going to prefer 10s. But when it comes to film cells, it's just a film cell. It's not like a card. It's not the same thing. So we got a nice little Pikachu. We might start there with the 7. And these are all Raul Mendoza. Let's go ahead and mark them so that I can't get them confused with anyone else's cards. I'm going to go to the back of the card and just put in an RM on each one. This will help me protect myself from myself. All right. There's a lot of commission slabs these days, and we don't want to have any step of the process be capable of confusing these. Of course, I don't think I would, because these are probably very unique from the cards I'm currently selling. As you know, Mr. Raul, we go with the cheapest buy it now price. There it is. I think you were giving me some instructions on pricing a few of them. Here we are. Oops. But when in doubt, we just go with the cheapest buy it now price. We'll look up the cheapest buy now price specifically for what type it is. So like this is a Tag 9 Lieutenant Surge, so we'll look that up for you. Okay. We could definitely sell this one right away. Turn that into some kind of break. I got a little Pikachu here. I found out Andrew Mercer, the Pikachu, he needed to have shipped out, so that was figured out today. Remember, he was getting a free Pikachu as a replacement for one that got lost because he had left us with an old address or something like that. So this one's going to be for me, though. Where should I send it? Tag, PSA? I'll send it to PSA. I don't think Tag does Chinese cards yet. Okay, card like that is not... Well, you know, it'd be interesting to send that one to BGS, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Take that off the table. Hot take, Mr. Shiloh only got so many donations because she's so pretty. Who's Shiloh? I don't know who Shiloh is. This is mine as well. Did you guys see this one? This one's really good. That's Lugia. How cool is that? Nice. Although Lugia's doing kind of a dive there. It would have been better if it was like, you know, Lugia spreading its wings and looking straight at the camera or something like that, right? Anyways, no, that's still cool, though. It's a Lugia frame. So just being able to say that's worth it. Now, we got Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. That's unlimited. Dark Machamp 9. Corners are 8.5. Oh, yeah, it's a 9. That's a generous 9, if anything. When was this graded? That's a generous 9. Unlimited 8. That's a pretty generous 8, I'd have to say. Here's a Firo. Okay. Oh, this will be popular. We got Charizard. Wow. Might have to start sending the mid-grades to BGS. I don't know BGS's certification numbers, so I don't know how old these were graded, how long ago, but that's a generous 8.5. I mean, that's 8.5. Look at the size of those dots. Those would be 7 with PSA for sure. Okay, we got a solid 10 here, a solid 10 here, a solid 10 here. And this one's a 9.5, so he could be upgraded. I don't know if it's worth it upgrading it. I don't know if it's worth all the effort. Shiloh Hendricks, look it up later. It's probably too political to discuss in depth. I've got no clue. All right. Yeah, I don't... my main thing over here is Pokemon cards. We do like politics a little bit, but anytime politics are talked, it's got to be in a respectful way. Here's Nikke Nivel Arena. Ooh. All right, let me get back out of here. Let's see. Sensei? Sensei's got a good sound, doesn't he? Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. All right. So these, huh? By the way, we started pretty late today. We started at 5, so I apologize for that. Let's quickly jump into this. I kind of just want the Game Boy versions of the song. Okay, Nikke. Okay, here we go. I have a rough idea what I've paid for this now. Okay, well, that's a pretty generous price. How many packs are in a box? I feel like the price on these were pretty decent. Shiloh is the white lady of Carmelo Anthony. Only difference is she didn't stab an innocent kid. I'm totally lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You know what's interesting about politics? None of it really matters in like a year. It's all forgotten. You know what I mean? It's all over pretty fast. All the politics, all the political news. It's definitely like a drug, isn't it? Politics is a little bit like a drug. Unless it's something that really, really matters. But a lot of it's just, you know, wanting to feel angry or irritated at something. And then it's all over. Like a month later, you've moved on to the next thing. All right. So that's what's interesting about politics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24, huh? Okay, so I'm going to start these out at $3 a pack. That's what they're going to start out at. $3 a pack, Nikke packs. These are Korean, by the way. They're not English. They're not Japanese. These are Korean. I think this is an exclusive Korean set, though, right? Didn't he say that? Let me just look at this again. This is an exclusive Korean set. So these are $3 per pack, and it's an exclusive Korean set. Okay, cool, man. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I really like the red marker for pricing. I feel like the red really stands out. But we'll use the black marker on this. So there it is. All right. There's 24 packs in a box. What does that come out to? Okay. Well, give me a minute. Let me see if I'm sure about how I want to do this. Ooh, did you see my lights blink? What the hell? All right, hold on. We might do a different price. All right, slightly lower. It's going to be 2.5, okay? 2.5. Okay, so we're going to go with 2.5. Yeah, that was kind of what I was debating. It's going to be under other card set just because it's not like a Weiss or anything like that. It's not like part of an, I don't know who prints it, Shift Up Mint Games or something like that. So it's going to be under other. Korean Nikke, 2.5 / $60. So you can have a whole box of it for $60. That's not bad. Kind of reminds me of the Korean Pokemon card sets. They're like, you know, the fun part about them is you can actually afford to open quite a bit of it. Very cool. So new product on the menu tonight. I only bought one case of those because I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating how popular they might be. I really don't know how popular those will be. Okay. Oh, set this over here. When's new Nikke coming? This is it. This is the new Nikke. And it's not going to be 3. It's going to be 2.5. Here we are. Each box has a signature, so you might have taken the signature out. I don't know that. Oh, need a sharp marker. Okay, here's this. You know, I realized my biggest passion, although politics is a lot of fun, and you can certainly get very wrapped up in it, my biggest passion, of course, is actually cards. It really is. It really is. That's where all the passion is. It's with the card collection. It's with making a really big card collection. That's what I'm most passionate about by far. And I'm very good at it. It's like a game I'm playing. So it's kind of like being a gamer to some degree if you're playing a game of economics. So it's like a game of economics to me that I play every day, and I just love it. Just love it. Very passionate about card grading, too. I think card grading makes so much sense. Here we are. Ooh. Speaking of card grading, did you guys know I lowered the price on middleman grading, which should make it a little more enticing and a little more viable with certain cards. Now, let me set these to the side. We got to start getting prices on these. Okay. And so here they are, the new Nikke packs, $2.50 or $60 for a whole box of them. Now, I only got one case of these, and a case could sell out pretty fast, so I don't think these will last. I don't know if they will, but I don't think they will. Now, also, I finally made a video on these, so I'm satisfied with that. And with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and start to offer these as breaks or for sale. Will you get the Trump trading card game? Maybe. If it's sold, if it made a lot of money. I just sold a My Little Pony box. Did you guys see that video? Oh, you probably didn't see that video. You know why? Because it's on my other YouTube channel. You guys know I have 2 YouTube channels, right? Let's see. Here it is. All right. Okay, there it is. Gains realized. So I made this video. It's on the other channel though. It's on the Carddass Clips channel. Here it is. So I'll be trying to post content over there, exclusive content. It won't come to this channel. What is the point of that? Well, we have this really big problem where YouTube does not allow too many pings. And so I'd like to make a lot of content, but I'll actually be punished for making too much content. So sometimes I want to make like 4 videos in a day or something like that. And if I do that, YouTube will just stop pinging, and it will even affect the live stream. It won't ping on the live stream anymore. We can't have that. So the rule is I get 1 ping for, or maybe even up to 2 pings for the stream. And then I get to post like 1 short a day, maybe 2 shorts a day. Airborne assault. Well, this fresh PSA return video is not doing too well, is it? Anyways, so I get a limited number of pings, and that's why we have the second channel. And I was talking about a My Little Pony booster box that just sold on eBay. I've got them listed up on eBay now. $180 plus shipping. They paid the shipping too. So I think it comes out to like $185. After the fees, I think it's like $160 or something like that. And the craziest part is the price I actually bought these or My Little Pony boxes at. Just ridiculous low prices. Let's see if I can look it up. Now, I actually bought the 2 large cases from a supplier. It was I don't remember who it was, but it says right here, at the same time I was buying them, I was getting them for about $35 a box off of eBay. So they were just really, 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 really cheap. And I was looking at it going, that's like $1 a pack. Might as well buy a bunch of them. Yeah, so I ended up buying a bunch of those, and now those are selling at $180 a box. That is a flip that is worth talking about. That is a huge flip. And it's a non-Pokemon product. And it's a product that probably a lot of people would have just ignored because it's like, My Little Pony's lame. It's lame, but somebody's buying it. All right, so this is from Mr. Raul. Let's see. Can you please add this card to Marco's bag for me? I messed up his address and it got sent back. Raul. Marco Arboleta? Is it Marco Arboleta? Oh, yeah, it's a Magmar. Okay. 97,000. Congratulations. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. By the way, let's just take a moment. Grab this and this. What do you think about Charmander Quest sticker, PSA 10, 300 USD? The Quest sticker. Sounds cute. If you think that's a good price, you should run out and grab it, okay? All right, so this goes to Marco. Pony stonks. Now, yeah, legit pony stonks. That is what I'm talking about here. I had serious... I don't just have 1 box to sell. I have 2 cases worth to sell. I would continue holding them, but we are liquidating as much as we can at this point in order to prepare to move to a new home. We're going to be selling these homes we're living in too, so it's all got to go. And it's a exciting time period. It will take a while to liquidate some stuff. Speaking of which, you need to check out the sales channel. The moving sale channel is huge now. We just added a bunch to it. You're going to find stuff for there that wasn't there before. I don't know if Marco has a bag. Let's see. Maybe in this last box. I don't think so. Any expired bags back here? This one's 724. Matthew Fernandez. If you sold at the hype, you could have gotten 300. Now, I only saw them go up to like 200 or something like that. I didn't see 300. Oh yeah, that's gone. Why did I even keep that in there for so long? I tell you what, let's just put this in a top loader and put it in a bag marked for Marco. Oops. I'm spending my vacation time off using my valuable time on your high value alpha male stream. Welcome, alpha males. You are. You want to be a high value man. You are. What color is your Ford Fiesta? I only eat steak off of cutting boards. One of my females was talking to me today. Marco, Arbo, Ida. And this is going to say 6.25. I was commentating week by week on it. Pony was going crazy. Well, the other boxes were, I don't know about the base set, though. The base set, I think it peaked at like 200 something. Oh, maybe it did get up to 300. I can't remember. All right, this one says gift for TCC. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Who doesn't like a nice gift? That's a lovely gift. That's a Dark Charmander. Even if he's not like in top condition, it's a first edition. This is probably worth, shoot, what do you guys think this is worth? 40 bucks maybe? That's a nice gift. 30 bucks, 40? Beautiful. All right, Dark Charmander. Hey, here's an interesting idea. What if I encapsulated every gift you guys sent me, and on the label it explained who sent the gift? That'd be interesting. Today I worked on TCC grading. Some of you guys are still waiting for a very long time for a TCC grade to come in. And so, you know, if you've been waiting a long time, what I can tell you is we're getting closer to it. And in fact, we're pretty close. What I want to do is each day I want to encapsulate 1 or 2 cards. We just had a couple issues to sort out. It's a lot of work, actually. There's a lot of software involved. Then there's a lot of printing problems involved, and then the encapsulator and the slabs themselves. So, but besides the fact that I was procrastinating and legitimately extremely busy, we're pretty close. It's taken a long time, and we're actually there. You know, if I'm not working on the card encapsulation, there's just endless amounts of things to work on. So I have to give up working on something else to work on the encapsulations. Something has to be given up. And so I think the way I'm thinking about it, we might raise the price of TCC grading one more time so that it's almost never ordered, but so that when it is ordered, it really is worth my time to drop everything I'm doing and go focus on it. We are so, maybe let's just say TCC grading to me. Gift from, not Marco, Raul Mendoza. Raul Mendoza. 625. So maybe I will make a custom label and encapsulate this card and not grade it, just hand it an A for authentic. And maybe you guys can send me little presents that way. I don't know. It's not Charmander. Did I say Charmander? It's Charmeleon. You can encapsulate the Christmas Earthworm I sent you. That's true. Hey, mister, I watched back the last stream regarding the first edition fossils, so replacement is likely the solution. Well, I can't seem to find it, but I do trust that I probably owe it to you, and so I could order you one. I think that's actually a pretty good solution. You know why I think ordering you one might be a clever solution? Because maybe there's a chance it's a heavy pack if I order one, like an unweighed one off the internet. The other solution is, instead of ordering you one, I just get one from the box break that we're about to do. So, but that would require me to get a light pack of the Zapdos, right? You said it was Zapdos. But yeah, I didn't see it, but my suspicion is it's likely laying around the house somewhere. Actually, there is one more place I was thinking of checking. I was thinking about it yesterday. Maybe I can step out of this room and go look at that right now. 2 evolution sets from Rocket Set to help the chat, so the pain from chasing Prismatic. Wait a second. Giveaway for the stream. Oh, I see. So you're giving these away. You're giving these to me? Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. You got cards like this to sell. I'll buy these. You could turn this into store credit. What is? Oh, yeah. I would be happy to buy this. Look at this, guys. Evolutions, huh? Mr. Raul, we can turn these into cards for sale, too. You know that. You don't have to give this stuff away. This is worth real money. But if you're just feeling super generous, let's see. Here it is. I can get these sold for you for sure. Sheesh, looks nice. I have a lot more. You have a lot of these? I'll buy vintage Rocket stuff. They look like they are, well, they look pretty fresh, but they all look like they're probably, yeah, they're all going to fail 10, but they do look fresh. There's people who will collect this for their folders, though. But yeah, I mean, I can get this sold for you. I can get these little packets of Eevee sold. You don't have to give up your value here. You know, you paid for these, right? So we can turn these into, we can definitely turn these into, you know, commission sales as well. How would I display these on the table in the nicest and easiest way? Maybe like a large sleeve. TCC don't like giveaways. No, I do like giveaways, but this is so much money here. I mean, these are probably like, what do you guys think? These are like $20 a piece, probably. I don't know about the EV, but these guys here got to be like $20 a piece. That's probably like 60, and there's like 10. You could probably sell these packets, round for like $70 a round, and that's like $140. That's not a small amount of money. Just a thought. Bought in 2012. TCC doesn't like giveaways. We do a lot of giveaways. We actually do a lot. Giveaway one, sell one. All right, so we'll sell a packet of these. Look at that. You see that? That's my specialty fat sleeve. Yeah, we'll put it in the fat sleeve. Okay, so one round of these. Okay, let's just see real fast. Set you up with more money, you know. Eevee, Dark Flareon, Dark Jolteon, Dark Vaporeon. Okay, let's just see. All right, they're not so crazy. They're not so crazy. Looks like they would go for about $35 a round. But that's good. That means they would sell right away. So this is now $35 for this. We'll place this into your bag if anyone wants it. Okay, we'll put you down as RM. So that's for sale today, guys. And then this one is a giveaway. So let's get this put into a sleeve as well. Gimme. $35 is still pretty good after, the little cut. Probably around, what, $27? Did you watch the riveting finale for Last of Us? Oh, there was a finale. I actually forgot about Last of Us, which says a lot. It says that the show is so boring, I've forgotten about it. So no, I didn't see that, and I didn't know that we were so close to the finale. That poor show. So that's going to be a giveaway, but not yet. Like this. What's today's Tuesday? Yeah, let's start the giveaway. That's fine. Let's start it now. Good. So that one's a $35 giveaway. Okay. Scoreboard donations. Your name goes up here. So you also gave me a Dark Charmeleon, and maybe that's worth about $25. I don't actually know, but if that over there is only $30, well, then again, the Dark Charmeleon is first edition. Let's just take a quick look. Dark Charmeleon first. Oh, I see. He's about $15. He's not so bad when he's not graded. So 15 plus 35 is about $50. So you've done a $50 giveaway. Here you go. So you're at 50. So Kuru did 140, NHCC 90, Anthony 90, Andrew Martin 25, Raul Mendoza. We actually are tracking the scoreboard. Actually, I feel like this is something that's worth putting into Discord, because what happens when this page fills up, What happens when this page fills up? What are we going to do? It's going to be difficult. Let's put this information under... What channel should we put this under? I'm going to duplicate this channel and say donations scoreboard. So I'll have it under Cardconomist shop for the moment, but we'll probably improve it. Okay, and we'll say Kuru 140, NHCC 90, Anthony Kalura 90, Andrew Martin 25. Sorry guys, don't worry, we're only doing this once. Mendoza 50. There it goes. All right, so we have a little donation scoreboard. It's in the Discord server itself. I guess the fun part, having it on this list here allows us to just immediately see who's done the most, and I can show the whole audience. Whereas the other scoreboard, since it's kept in Discord, why don't I do both? Both. Problem solved. There we go. I'll do both. Ta-da. Problem solved. So this is for free. I thought you got rid of everything, Brandon. I got a sizable amount of first edition common commons. However, they are of worn quality. Oh, I see. Very cool. Free. And this break shall be RM. RM for Raul Mendoza. I'll go set it up now. Let me hit refresh. Okay. Would you want those, mister? If not, I understand. In this case, I think I wouldn't know what to do with them. I mean, I can turn them into, like, vintage booster packs, but without, like, hits to go with them, I don't know if that would work very well. So that's RM giveaway. It's very nice, actually. It's 4 cards from the Team Rocket collection. Very nice giveaway. Okay. Let's grab this. Is this Japanese lo-fi music? This is Advanced Wars, a popular video, well, somewhat popular video game from the past, and they did a remake of it, and so I'm playing the remake OST. So here we have Pikachu. What moment is this? Can anyone name what moment this is? I don't remember this moment. Some Pokemon nerd probably knows exactly what's going on here. RM. Yeah, that's right. Film Cell. Oops, come on now. Okay. I have a price for him. Let's grab this. Well, so I'd like to sell him for $160, which I think what we ought to do is turn him into a break and add a asterisk, a star spot to it, because we need to get some of those other breaks done and off the table. All right. This is the film break. Oh. So this card, we were wanting $160 for it. Pretty reasonable price, actually. But it's actually going to be a 1 in 5 because there's a star spot. There it is. He's a 1 in 5 break. Film Cell Pikachu from the year 2000. That's a vintage Pokemon card, of course. Someone stole from my sister in school. She's going to have to learn the hard way and confront the thief. Mister, where did you even get something like that? Pikachu gets Mew or the orbs. I think it's a shot from the first movie. When Pikachu was trying to help Ash from getting swallowed up by the goo. Not the goo. That's an authentic film cell. Authenticated by CGC. Comes out of something called Pokemon Meiji, which I've never opened. But I know there's a lot of weird Japanese products out there. And so I was doing a lot of research. You might be looking at something that's a lot more rare than people realize. I mean, if this is an authentic cut of film or whatever it is, it could be quite valuable here. Really neat. Super interesting. Nintendo Creatures Game Freak. Really, really fancy. Carddass. Sorry to hear that, Alex. All right, so Daniel Wiseman, first order of the day. Slabaway for my Snorlax. You got it, Mr. Daniel. Daniel. This goes down to 3 honeys. Boom. Okay, that's updated. And now we have... Can you show me the 1.5 gym breaks you have? You know I love jumping in them. Yes, so we have a special one that's still ongoing. Here it is. This one right here. This is a half gym break. And it's $27, 2 people, $27 for pack, a Nintendo game pack. Then after that, I don't think we have a lot else. Do we have even one more? I think that's it. That's the only one we have because all the other ones are sold. I don't have any others set up. This is for sale, by the way, guys. $35. It's 4 cards. I think it's already sold. Somebody probably already bought it. Let me set this to the side. Peter Fenelty wants the Heracross. Oh, yes, the very rare Heracross. It's the Pichu hair cross. Makes it special. See, there's a Merrill version too. So the total population is, if you think of them together, it's probably a little bit higher than whatever this is. What is this bubble wrap doing here? So let's see. He's probably like Pop 1 or something, right? What we're finding out with these golden Pichu slabs is that people haven't graded a great amount of these. Some of them have been graded just once, like for the first time ever. Yeah, this guy's Pop 1. So if you combine this with the silver deck, part 2, he might be like Pop 3 or Pop 4 total. That's extremely rare. These are truly rare vintage cards. This is Neo Era Heracross, year 2000. Lovely Pichus on the back. I think it's a great purchase, $65 for an old vintage card. Listen, I've been doing this 6 years. Some of my best purchases were cards that were just, nobody really knew about them. Nobody was very familiar with them, and they just happened to be pretty cheap. And then every time they just, surprise, they got really expensive. And so when you can buy something that's very old and it's graded PSA 10, and for some reason it's very cheap, that's a pretty safe bet. Because how hard is it to sell something like this, again, for $65? Well, that's not very hard. And does it have a chance to double in price? Does it have a chance to go to $130? Sure it does. I mean, that would put it in alignment with a lot of Neo Commons. A lot of Neo Commons are that price. And but he's not from the Neo, those Neo Commons are going to be a much higher population than this. So a very fascinating card. And I'm really, really intrigued with the poker cards. I'll jump into the game pack. Let me know if you do another one. Sounds good. So the game pack gym break has one person in it, by the way, guys. One person's in. Yes, and now we need to start pricing these up. So here we go. We've got this Electabuzz. He's an unlimited Electabuzz. I'm not willing to... I was going to say I'm not willing to bet, which doesn't really make sense to say that, does it? I wouldn't bet. That's what I should have said. I wouldn't bet that we find this graded and for sale by tag grading. So Gym Electabuzz. Nope. Here's a CGC equivalent for $100. Let's look for a PSA equivalent. He's an unlimited one. That's the drawback here. So we're looking for a PSA equivalent. PSA 9 Gym Electabuzz. Bunch of Japanese ones. Whole bunch of Japanese ones. Here we have it. So he will be... Looks like we're going to price him at $75 for Mr. Raoul. Plug that in real fast. I just bought the other spot. All right, so the gym break on the Mario pack is over. Those are fun. The gym packs. I might do another one. Oh, that's a big sleeve. I might do another one of those because currently we have no other break on a graded booster. Okay. I guess there's a new monster toy. Never seen something like that, nor did I know you could get it graded. All right. The early bird gets the worm when it comes to Pokemon cards. So if it's something very few people are familiar with, usually that is a good sign that there's an opportunity for price discovery. All right, there's that. Oh, and we got to write down RM on it. I don't like these songs. I don't like it when... This is like the battle version, right? Combat variant. Yeah, I don't like the combat variant. All right. Maybe I'll play a different song. Grabbing this. I love film salves. I have a few. They're really neat. Yeah, I agree. They're really neat. Rigo Bertergill, $200 slab away payment on your booster pack. Very smart. Because when that sheet fills up and there's no more packs left, whoever has the booster pack with the least payment on it, they're going to lose that pack. It's going to be taken back from them. Okay. How about this? Ooh, that's fancy as heck, dude. The Steelix. That's really good. I like that. Steelix. Like the BK gold cards getting bought out. Oh, did those get bought out? Are they all gone? Yeah, I mean, somebody has a clever idea and then all of a sudden it's all gone because everyone wants one. But the film cells are very cool. I'm going to keep one or two for myself. I don't know which ones. I like that Snorlax one a lot. I'm going to especially keep the Tops one. The Tops ones are very, very cool. I don't know. I might still have Tops one too. I've got to move. I got to be willing to give stuff up now. Got to be willing to give stuff up because one day I can buy it back again. I have to believe that, but I might pay more when I buy it back. Okay, so this card shall be at $166. We'll do $165. Okay. New commission slabs. We have an order from Matthew Hill, 6 Metazoo Kickstarters. Yes, so the Metazoos are back. They're just at a slightly more expensive price. And you might be pretty close to Mothman. Let's see. Where did I place them? Oh, here they are. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they are. You can also request to keep them sealed if you like. These are Metazoo Kickstarters. They're on the moving sale menu, and they are $40 a piece. They're selling through, and it's got me questioning if I ever needed to place them on sale. You know why? These just weren't on the menu at all. Maybe they should have been. Maybe they should have been on the menu this whole time. Okay. So, 6 Metazoo Kickstarters. Let's see. I bought my sister the toy that she got stolen from. Did shipping go out today? Yes, shipping didn't go out today, but Alexis is coming over to do the shipping. She's coming over late, so the mailman's already been by, I'm afraid. He comes by really early. It's really annoying. So all the packages will be picked up Wensleydale, because I assume Alexis is not going to miss. There we are. I don't know. Did she already come over? Did she send a text message? No, she hasn't sent a text message. Here we are. I know she's got her own life that she's got to take care of her. She has a kid. She's got to take care of her kid, and so she comes over here to my stinky home and does all the shipping for us stinky card collectors. She does a very good job. People have a lot of compliments on it. You should leave water out for the mailman. Water? Because it's so hot? It's actually nice and cool where I'm living. Yeah, the weather right now, it's very comfortable, and it's actually kind of wet outside anyways. All right, so here we are. Metazoo. So if I get slabs today, will they make it into the shipping I already ordered? No, they would not. They would not. They would go into a new round. We are. Unless she called off all of a sudden and I had to do it myself, then it would. Yeah, we would. But all the shipping's kind of stacked up now, and it's all the labels have been printed for, that particular outgoing shipment. I would bet that no, it would not. Here's Earth's Core. Or like, let's say this stream ended and she still wasn't here. Maybe then, yeah. Because then I could stop working and I could go organize it all. I hear some people leave snacks for the mailman, too, and I've been told they don't skip that house. Oh, I didn't think of that. Maybe a little gift for the mailman. Here's Phoenix Rain. If I was a mailman, in no possible chance would I ever accept any snacks or anything off of someone's front doorway, because I don't need to be eating some bug-filled, possibly tampered with food item. No way, dude. I've got an income. I'll just go buy something from the grocery store the proper way. Flatwoods Monster. My apartment manager makes coffee for the mail people. They always pick up packages at 11 a.m. Well, that's maybe slightly different. If they come indoors and you put a little thing out for them, that's a different story. I get that. But if they're not coming indoors to collect the mail, that's I don't know, it's weird. Here, we got some donuts for you. Just sitting out in the heat. Well, shucks. Okay. Blood Ruby. Blood Ruby. Man, if this sells well enough, we don't need to put it in the moving sale. We can actually just raise the price slightly and just continuously restock this and sell it. I didn't really think about it too much, but yeah, if the first edition Kickstarters are popular enough, I would just turn this into a regular product on the menu that we continuously restock. Is it the case that these old Metazoos are still fun to open, but the new ones are boring? Like, how do Metazoo guys feel about Metazoo? I guess that's my real question. How's Metazoo doing as a collectibles hobby? Is it healthy? Is it okay? Is there at least a dedicated niche group that still plays it and still buys it? Matthew Hill, because essentially what I'm getting at is, should I actually be liquidating this stuff? It's on the liquidate list. Should I be liquidating it? I can't tell. How's it been going, Marco? Never cared for Poopazoo. All right. It's Marco Arboleta. Hello, Marco. This is for our friend, Mr. Matthew Hill. There are people who seem to really like Metazoo. We had some pretty impressive Metazoo sales a little while ago, particularly when we were selling this exact set, when we were selling the Kickstarter set. Did you open a new box of Metazoo Kickstarter? Weren't you informed that your box might have been a more valuable box with this specific sticker or something? Yeah, something like that, but we want to move, and so I guess I'm just selling it. I don't know. It might have been Matthew Hill who was the one who was telling me about it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it very well. You are? Knuckles, you're crazy. Metazoo will overtake Pokemon. Metazoo's not doing good at all right now. I collected, it's not doing that good. It is Matthew Hill. My Mothman's for sale as well. I'm just supposed to liquidate and move. After I've moved to a new home, I can go right back to buying everything up. All right, double time. Very nice. Metazoo Hello Kitty doesn't do too bad. People buy that. People actually buy the Metazoo Hello Kitty. Cody Hodges. Okay. Vulpix. Scooby Bones. By the way, you guys, if you didn't catch it, we have this first of all, we have these new Nikke packs. $2.50 per pack. They're Korean, but it's an exclusive Korean set. Maybe I should open up a pack of this because I didn't see anybody. Did anyone order any of this first? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Nobody ordered any. Yeah, so we better show this off real fast. People are ordering the items that are in the moving sale, which makes total sense. But let me show this off so that we've opened one pack of it. Is the Mario pack still up on the gym? No, I believe that one's finished now. I can get another one, though. Would you like me to get another one? Let me get another one. Because I don't mind if people want to do gym breaks on those all day long. So what you see here is some of the artworks are very different from what we've had. Nivell Arena trading card game. There you guys go. These are Nikke Korean cards, an exclusive set for Korea. Shift Up Mint Games. I guess that's the... Oh, no, I suppose it's Nivell Arena, maybe? No, I don't know. Shift Up Mint Games might be the printer. That, or maybe they're the ones who own Nikke. I'm not sure. Can I buy your furniture you don't need or the carpet? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we might be getting rid of some stuff. Oh, there's Alexis. Is that her just coming over now? I'm going to say yay. All right. Let me go get a booster pack. Ow. Here it is again. So we have another one. Another one. How much for a Mario graded pack for me? So we'll host a second break on these, because I believe the first break is over. And here it is. So once again, it'll be $27, 1 and 2. You can buy in here if you'd like. Take this off the table. The other thing I was showing off is the jumbo pack break. Miss 6 said it needed to be bigger. So we added even more packs to it and turned it into a 1 in 5. So it's a 1 in 5. Tons of packs in here. Victor's in. We need 4 more people. Here's another round of breaks. Destin Rival's up to 3 now. So it's 3 out of 9. There's Monkey D. Luffy manga as well. All right. Can I buy the chair? The chair will probably go with me. Yeah, some stuff will go with us. Okay, thank you, Matthew, for the big order. Luke Laurie, 20 tore my slab away. Luke Laurie. That's the next order. $95. Boom. He also wants Star Wars Galaxy 3 packs. Are you saying you want 3 packs of Star Wars Galaxy? Here we are. Like this. It's already been almost an hour. Oh my god, dude. This is not enough time. The daytime stream needs to be 2 hours long. Dang, dude. You know, I think it's because we were spending a lot of time just setting things up. And now things are set up and we're ready to rock and roll. We are. Do a mega break for the red car. Yeah, we got an offer on the red car already. We're selling it for, what is it, like 6.5? We bought that car 8 years ago for $9,000, and now today it's selling for 6.5. How crazy is that? Okay, pretty normal. Just not a fan of the packs on the Mega Break. Would like to see some English Pokemon packs in there. Sure, it's just kind of random. There's no style to it. It's just random, so you might find one that you prefer. But it's meant to be random because it's meant to be fun, like just weird stuff, you know? Anyone who wants English Pokemon cards can just go buy English Pokemon cards right now. And in fact, if you preferred strictly English, here's exactly the same idea. It's 1 in 9, but you get a whole box of Destined Rivals. So there's even a break as well. You got a break option, or you can just buy the packs as well. So you got a lot of good options, but the jumbo pack's just this weird like group of cards, maybe some cards you wouldn't normally buy. And the fun is maybe seeing if you can pull like a big snipe out. So I think that's a big part of the fun over there. All right, cool. We got Miss Jen, XMEN Finest, a whole box. Oh, yes. Miss Jen, a whole box of XMEN Finest. All right. Well, joints. So you would notice these are on sale, and they're pretty cheap. How much for a whole box of GMOG? GMOG? What? Let's see. Let's get started. Who won the last jumbo pack? Was it 6? I don't remember. Oh, Gushing Over Magical Girls. Those are like $65 a box, aren't they? Oops. So I believe I'm taking a huge loss on these Topps packs. In fact, the loss is so large, I think it's kind of like cutting my money in half. You put the wrong amount, 95 instead of 85. Oh, what the heck? Let's see. Boom, there you go. My bad, dude. Why did I do that? No, it wouldn't be 185, right? It would be 195, right? I must have been typing fast. Unless you sent 30. How much did you actually send? 20 to Sabare, that's right. Ooh, very nice, man. Very nice. I appreciate that. How about a little bonus for you, Mr. Luke? Get a little bonus. This guy deserves a bonus. Get this man a bonus. All right, Luke. I got you 3 more packs of Star Wars Galaxy for being honest. How about that? Why do people call you Mr.? Please, call me Mr. Sir was my father's name. All right, here you go, Jen. Ooh. How do I buy a Labubu? So we're kind of tight on time. And what that means is I will not spend a great deal of time on every card in every pack. We're going to focus on the hits, okay? Hits would be like special parallels and numbered cards. There we go. This is the same art style from the Disney Plus show that just came out. That's popular, mister. You doesn't sell monster toys. Rogue. Dagger. Holy. Here we go. So this appears to be the special card in the center. Okay. Special card is in the center, guys. Previously on X-Men. Just sold 75 for a box of Terror Festival Korean. Sounds good. Boy, you guys should have been here last night, man. It was so slow last night. It was really slow. And you're all showing it. Here's Gable. Actually, I can't tell what the rare card is. Is it this one? The Magneto looks cooler than this card. Previously on X-Men. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if the previously on X-Men card was actually rare. It just seemed shinier than the other ones. But I'm realizing now it might just be a standard booster pack. Let's see what the next pack is real fast. Rogue, the baddest X-Men. Changed my mind. She's a baddie. Okay. So this is kind of like the Magneto. Oops. All right. Yeah, that's Rainbow. That's got to be a hit. Rainbow means hit. Ooh. Who do you guys think was the hottest X-Men? There are. I was watching openings on these boxes. They're pretty lackluster. Well, maybe that's why they went down in price, and so now they're so affordable that they're not such a bad deal. If a card set's really affordable, it's not a bad deal. This appears to be an orange card. Here we are. Sent DM. Ah, that makes so much sense. The Asian chick. What? Storm. Mr. tells it better. Jean Grey. Who's the baddest girl? Who's the baddest girl in X-Men? Like the most wicked. Here's Emma Frost. Some people are going to have to say Emma Frost, I'm pretty sure. Because she's a white woman. She's white. The Haitian chick. Yeah. Jean Grey. Who's the most evil girl in X-Men? Sexy evil. Psylocke. Would you rather a vintage card get a 6 PSA or a 7 with the CGC? God, I don't know, actually. That's a really tough one. Well, let me ask you a different question. Would you rather your vintage card... This appears to be the hit. Would you rather your card gets a 9 with PSA or a CGC Gem Mint 10? That's a very big question. Because the difference between 6 and 7 might be marginal. But there is a huge difference between a 9 and a 10. All right. Okay. Rise. The Blob. I think the Blob's the most attractive X-Men. CGC easy. Yeah, I'd way rather have a CGC 10 than a PSA 9. So I think PSA kind of screwed themselves by making their grading too harsh. Because now it looks like a lot of your... Ooh, here we go. Oh, yeah, we got Storm. Nice. Ooh. It's a layered card. Not numbered, though. I'd rather the CGC 10, but I have some vintage cards that can't 10, and I don't know where to send them. That's a good question. Technically, CGC is cheaper, and their middle grades might be more forgiving. But then on the other hand, maybe PSA cards sell better in the mid-grades. It's hard to say. Oop, this poor guy. How about him? No number on him? All right. Most of the numbering's on the front. Strong guy. Yeah, sounds like it. Did you used to watch X-Men? Yeah, I have faint memories of it. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I have faint memories of it. I also have memories of the old Batman. Remember the old Batman from the 90s? I like the Batman show a lot. That was really good. I always felt like there was a bit of sexual tension between him and any girl bad guys. I didn't feel that as much in the X-Men show. Here we are. All right. I don't think I liked the X-Men show that much. How does Wolverine wipe? Let's see. That's a refractor. Dark Star. All right. My favorite is Val Cooper. She looks like she gets shit done, you know? Her superpower, paperwork. That's an impressive impressive superpower. Paperwork's like a superpower, guys. If you can get the paperwork done, you can run an empire. If you can't get the paperwork done, I don't know. You're living in straw huts or something. It's all about paperwork. Oh, special magneto pull for you. Here's a refractor gambit as well. Okay. Your superpower is being a Karen. That could be a superpower in some situations. All right. You never think of it, but sometimes you want a Karen on your team. Yeah. Let's say you're just relaxing in your own neighborhood and you're trying to put up a fence and then someone gets really angry at you because they're a Karen. That's annoying, sure. But let's say you need a really, really high energy, feisty, and angry lawyer for something. You might want to hire a Karen. Oh, here it is, out of 199. Nice. Okay. Okay. Place this like here. Sometimes you want a Karen in charge of something, right? Ooh. And like a Chihuahua. Put a Chihuahua in charge of something sometimes. Okay, last one. There it is. No, boo Karens. Not many people stand up for themselves. Karens always do. Yeah, exactly. They could be good security guards, for example. How about a security guard? All right. They'd be a good watchdog. They'd be like, who's that? They've got a third sense for things being out of order. That's not the way it should be. There's value in that. Oh, that's cool, huh? Now, I can't really put this one into a top loader, perchance. But what I can do is grab some of these, like this, okay? And I can put them like this, and I grab one of these. Are you doing a moving sales on the Topps Marvel Chrome? No, those are not on the liquidation list. Some items are to be liquidated. I'm questioning, actually, if the Kickstarter should be liquidated. All right. Whoopi Goldberg's name is Karen. But that doesn't mean that they won't be considered for price change anyways, because everything's got to go eventually. But it's not the same as like being on the moving sale list. The moving sale list is like for stuff where we're going to list it on eBay and just get rid of it. All right. Ooh. And I need to reduce the number of these boxes for sale by 1 on eBay. So that's part of the deal here. Revise. So this one's going to say that there's 4 of them available now. Okay. And save. All right, thank you, Jen. Did you guys choose Vegas? We like Vegas a lot. Vegas is very high on the list. We could move to Summerlin, Vegas. That's a real thing. That could be it. It's tempting. That one's one of the more tempting ones. It's not 1,000% chosen. It's not like 100%. We're actually still thinking about Hawaii a lot too, actually. Hawaii is actually on the list of real places we might consider moving. It's funny, we've never even been there. We've just done tons and tons and tons of research. And so this is like, on theory, paperwork that says maybe we should move here. All right. Ready? Okay. My place is in Summerlin. What? What do you think of Summerlin? Tell us about it. Did you know Las Vegas ranks as one of the places people regret moving to the most? Why don't you give us a breakdown why you think that is and why you think people stay as well? Because Las Vegas has some of the biggest growth in the whole country. Well, there has to be a reason for that, too. That means people move in there and they stay as well. We are. I like it. Dang, missed half the stream. No notification. David Moray's Mario Game Pack Slab Break and $30 to my slab away. That's David Moray's $30 to his slab away. We think the proximity to California is an advantage, especially if they're building a high-speed rail. We also think Summerlin's slightly cooler than the other parts of Vegas, according to a heat map. So it probably gets around 115-ish on Summerlin's side. And that extra 5 degrees makes a big difference. It really does. Let's see. Mario Game Pack Slab Break. Let's get you in there. Yeah, we're thinking about all kinds of places. Every time we want to rule out Florida, we study videos of Florida, and man, Florida really draws you in, man. David Velez. Did I miss him? First time? By the way, I have something fun to show you guys that I'm thinking about bringing back. New card. Florida's the place to be. Love my month living in Hawaii. I hear Hawaii is very, very expensive, and that's the drawback. Here it is. But that's actually not a negative thing to me. A negative thing to me would be high taxes. High taxes are a negative. Very different from high cost. High cost doesn't bother me. High taxes really bothers me. Now, Hawaii is high tax when it comes to income tax. But it's not as bad as it looks when you actually do the calculation, because their top percentage only affects a certain portion of your income. And then it turns out they actually have some of the cheapest property taxes, and they are the #1 cheapest property tax in the entire American Union. Their sale tax are okay. Their sale taxes are not so bad. So when you put in this combination, Hawaii is doable. We could actually do Hawaii, but we'd have a higher cost of living. It's very fascinating. All right. Florida is horrible, to be honest. Good to visit, bad to live there. I lived most of my life in Florida. I live in Maine now. Florida, no state tax. Yeah, Maine has the least crime in the whole country still. Did you know that? All right, I have a relic from the past because I was working on Carddass grading today, getting closer to starting to work on that and actually have it part of my routine. And I ran into this. DP's Chansey. I never got to give this to him. Look at that. This is what we used to do in the past. When you had 100 matches, 100 breaks under your belt, we'd say your Pokemon was at level 100, and then we'd tally up the score. He went positive with 55-45. Pretty neat, right? I'm thinking about bringing that back. What do you think? Whatever happened to DP? He just stopped. I think he might have gotten in trouble with his wife, or he had to go back to work or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about contacting him and sending him that so he'll come back or something, or at least stop by and say hi to us. It is? All right. I think he got in trouble with his wife. Roll it. The streets in Summerlin are very nice and clean. We're only 20 minutes from the Strip if you want to go down there. We have a lot of good shopping and close to Red Rock Canyon hiking. Yeah, exactly. That's what I read. Yeah, Summerlin's good. So I read Summerlin's slightly cooler than the rest of Las Vegas. Can you tell me if that's true? Do people get in trouble with their wives a lot here? Oh, yeah. Yes, they do. All right, let's see. Hunter Tipton, Nintendo Game Pack break. So here it is, the other side. It is Hunter Tipton. Now, look, we're doing this now, which is a totally different thing. It's like gym badges. And it's been all right. It's, you know, you get 8 breaks, and then you get a gym badge card. But I kind of like this better. I missed this. The way it worked, when you open up Pokemon cards, you could tell me to take one of your bulk cards and turn it into your, like, gym break card. Oh, back then we called it Battle Tower. See? Battle Tower. And then here's where we kept your score. And when it reached 100, you were allowed to encapsulate it. See? Pretty neat. I think I'll just stay single. Yeah. Not an issue if you're single, huh? So here we go. We've got a second Nintendo game pack now. And guess what? We're using the D2 deck now, guys. This is the modern deck. The modern deck is made out of cards that you guys donated. That's the D2 deck. This is almost too big for the table. Let's set that to the side. All right. You can donate a card to the D2 deck to make it more fun. You can deck it out. You can pimp my ride. We write your name down on the card you donate so that we know who donated what. You can donate fancy trainer cards. You can donate fancy energy cards. You can donate a fancy Pokemon. There's one rule. It has to be a modern card, okay? Okay, good luck. David Moraes pulls Clam Pearl. That's pretty much a loss. And Raticate. There it is. And we know who donated it, too. Look, Oscar Resendez, James Gower. Cool, right? All right, first round goes to Hunter Tipton. Second round. Oh, quite good. Tyranitar and... Oh, but you're going to lose to Electabuzz. Electabuzz beats Tyranitar. That's the end. It goes to Hunter Tipton for sure. There it is. Hunter Tipton for sure. Okay. That's the D2 deck. You can make donations to it. Trying to get people into that because I think it's fun if there was like an audience deck. And then, of course, I have a deck that I have my cards in. But here's one of the things. You get kind of tired of seeing it sometimes. I've seen it too many times. Probably this peachy one next, huh? Or let's see. Two have been pulled from here. Oh, probably this rainbow one. We already did the rainbow one. It's got to be one of these. I actually don't know the order of these. Tammy makes fun of me for it. She's very elitist. It could be cooler here, but unless you have a pool or something, you're probably going to be inside. Overall, I think you're going to be indoors regardless. Tinted windows are nice here. Yeah, so it's really hot, huh? It's 100 degrees out in Summerlin today, is it not? It is. All right. What do you think about that? Do you think that the heat is too extreme? Do you think it scares people off? Also, you know, when it comes to like dryness too, dryness and windstorms, are those all a problem as well? Let's see, Summerlin, Nevada, weather. 92 degrees today. And then later on Friday, it's 101. That's pretty hot. That is not a comfortable weather at all. That is 100 degrees. It's very hot. I get it that some people make that work, but man, that is toasty enough to make me go, are you sure? Let's go back into the scoreboard. It's not extreme, honestly. Is it because it's a dry heat? I've heard it's a dry heat. All right. So, that was Hunter Tipton. Move to New York. That would be interesting. I'm sure there'd be a lot to do. New York's one of the places the most number of people are moving out of. Probably because it's too full. There's too many people there. And the taxes are really high, so the tax incentive is not there. New York is not ranked high for us. We would just move there and instantly be poorer because the houses are so expensive. The cost of living it's decent, actually. New York's cost of living is not too crazy food-wise, according to what I've read. But the taxes, they would eat your money up. Can you add some more gym breaks so I can join? There's a limited number of gym breaks any of the time. You should also consider these other cool breaks, like this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. But yeah, we'll be looking at more gym breaks as well. Have no fear. By the way, did you guys notice this one's at 3 spots away? It's almost done. It's really almost done. There's just 3 spots and he's done. But these two have been stuck. Yeah, the quest sticker's been here for a while, actually. So the quest sticker's almost done. Yeah, that's good. There. I've been here 8 years, mister. I enjoy it. It's a dry heat, so a breeze cools you off in the shade fast. Hey, mister, sent for the Luffy break. Sounds good. Dry heat is way better than humid heat. Can you add some more gym breaks? Never bored, at least. Do you have any graded EX Emerald rev foils? Not many. Not many. Come on over to New York City, where you pay for everyone else, says Anthony Shime. Here's Francisco Cruz for Nintendo Game Packs. So if you look, Nintendo Game Packs are on sale. They are on sale because we are moving. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here it is. It's a great set to be opening. Ta-da! Any battles on the table? Just one, just this one right here. There we go. Ooh, we got Punch Out, Mario, Double Dragon. Oh, yeah, look at that. Love this Zelda. Such a cool card. But you can see it's got an issue right there, you know. So that issue right there is going to stop it from getting a 10. Isn't that annoying? Okay, but it's a great card. Even if you just put that into a folder, it's a great card. I sent for the next Mario Gym Break. Okay, so there's really just one more spot on the Mario Gym Break, guys. Let's get this music playing. The gym breaks are very popular. The breaks where it's just 2 people, and so people really seem to like that. Because they're over really rapidly. There we are. I like that card best. It's got Blooper on it. Blooper's awesome. Okay, cool. Okay. What do we got here? We've got Adventures of Link. That's really nice. Yeah, I like this Adventures of Link pack. I'm trying for the Chicken Jockey number with Minecraft set. Which would those be? Yes, it's so we have these exclusive roles in our Discord server now that show that you've accomplished some cool things in the actual channel. They're called challenge roles. Chicken Jockey, pull a numbered Chicken Jockey. They come out of this one set. This one right here, Minecraft. So we'll keep this set on the menu. And we'll try to stay competitive on the pricing, too, to help you out. Numbered Chicken Jockeys are probably kind of hard to pull, but they're out there. There's like, there are numbers in this set, like, out of 475. So, yeah, it's pretty exclusive role. We have some other cool roles. Master of Regret. Have you guys seen that one? With this role, you know how in a break, you pull something called the chase card? Instead of trading it for the actual, you know, slab in the break, you actually keep the chase card. I actually give it to you. It's yours now. And then you get a roll in Discord called Master of Regret. Thank you. What's the cost on this packs? I think they're 9. Those are, that's a hobby box specifically. So it's a Minecraft hobby box. All right. What is that? Here we are. Double Dragon. Ooh. Too bad it's on the back of this one. That one's a little dirty looking. Yeah, I like this Legend of Zelda card here. All right, cool, man. I might need to send the difference. Okay. Bear with me, guys. There's a decent little queue going. Monday, busy. Wish I'd started sooner. Really do. It's really difficult to get everything done. You know, I made 2 videos today. I worked on the shipping really hard. Was doing some communicating. You always do a lot of communicating for this job. And then something else. I was working on the Cardconomist grading finally. Is. Got to squeeze that in somehow. Here goes Francisco Cruz. How nice. Okay. There's 7 people in queue in PayPal alone. Like, I don't think I can get that done. Here's click. David Smith. $80 to Cyberway. David Smith. So David Smith, that's going to go to 1,880. And, oh, wait. You only wanted to send 80. I did that backwards. Hold on. So that goes to 1,900. There you go. Okay, that's updated. Then he says, 3 Minecraft, 2K Fusion Arts for Bentley. 2K Fusion Arts for Bentley. What are you talking about? 2 Korean Fusion Arts. 2 Korean Fusion Arts. Okay. For Bentley. Who's Bentley? Bentley? Here. How many people are in the Weiss break? The waifu break? You talking about the waifu break? 3 Minecraft. So you're thinking you need to send in a difference for this right here? 3 times 9 is 27. Yes. Here we are. I'll hold these packages hostage for the moment while you send that difference. And then Michael Pettiford, box of Terra Festival. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice if the Terra Festival was right next to me? I think it's not, right? That'd be way too easy if I had a box of it. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. Michael Pettiford. Mr. Michael. So, tossing this over here. All right. Step of time. Okay, Mr. Michael. Good. I should have, you're right, it's Tuesday. I should have anticipated an extra busy Tuesday because there was no Monday daytime stream. Ooh. Oh, all right. Roaring Moon's a great pull, man. Congratulations on that. Very nice. This is the Korean version of the set, everybody. So it's much cheaper. Okay, Phoebos back there. Sinistra. We know there's no more SAR coming out of here. Okay, ugly Suicune. Imagine taking Suicune and making him way uglier. I remember when they first introduced that, I was like, oh. I was like, and this is why nobody likes Scarlet Violet. Can get dozen eggs. I know I have a good realtor here. He knows Vegas pretty well. Yeah, we're really you know, it's really close between all the places we're looking at. It really is. It's really close. It's different lifestyles, so it's a major choice where we're going. And it's not just that, it's an investment too. It's an investment in my business because the tax rates will affect everything. For example, unfortunately, Las Vegas ranks lower on sales tax. As a result of that, I cannot make as much money in Las Vegas as I could in theory, South Dakota. I just don't want to live in South Dakota. But the sales tax actually significantly holds back the ability to profit in your state of, or not specifically the state, but in that location. Because you can find places in Nevada with the lower sales tax if you wanted. There it is, Mr. Michael. All right, so it's unfortunate, but a move to Las Vegas isn't financially optimal. It's more like a combination of pretty good financing and pretty good lifestyle. But the heat's the one big drawback. Heat, and I'm curious how it's like living with very dry air. Here we are. All right, Victor Cardenas. A box of Topps XMEN, I guess. What time is it? It's 6:30 right now. I wouldn't have time for another box of that. David Smith went ahead and paid for this. Here you go, David. Let's get this open for him, guys. David Smith, because he was earlier. I don't think I'd have enough time to service that. I'm sorry, guys, but I think we're running out of time for the daytime stream to service any large orders. Finish Vaporeon says 6. Snipping this. Ooh, says 6. Time is endless, mister. Yeah, it's pretty much the opposite of that. We only measure time because it ends. If it was infinite. Oh, that's pretty good, Mr. David. How about that? All right. How are we going to do in these Minecraft packs? Whoa, look at that. You pulled an out of 99 mushroom. Don't forget with these Minecraft cards, even if you fail to get the chicken jockey for the special role in the Discord server, you might actually pull some other really low numbered Minecraft cards out of here. And that could be a big flip for you in the end. Oh my gosh, that's special too. This whole pack was special. Look, he's hollow in a different way. Oh, he's out of 15. Oh! Whoa, we got a hit. Check that out. He's out of 15. That was a very special pack. That's for David Smith. Well, I'm glad you decided to open this today. That's the Evoker out of 15. Okay. Oops. Wow. That's a Hobby Box exclusive. Yeah, that was cool, man. We are. Yeah, we might need to clip that one. What do you guys think? Out of 15? Great pack. He got 2 numbered cards out of that pack. Okay, nothing there. Elder Guardian. Cool. That's pretty good. David Smith's whole order was good because he had the 2 fusion arts, right? And that's just 2 packs of fusion art. He immediately pulls Altart Genesect out. And then he gets Evoker out of 15. And then somehow also the Mushroom out of 100. Yeah, I mean, that I'm jealous. David Smith is killing it today. What do you think of that, David? Hey, mister, how goes today? Hey, what's up, Harlow's 420? What's up, man? All right. Holy schmolies, man. What a great round. What a dub. Oops. Let me go ahead and clip this one from Mike's side. I know Mike's side's thirsting for some clips because we are low on clips right now. We're jumping over here. All right, there goes. David had a pretty good round there. Who else waited a really long time for their turn? So we have the Victor Cardenas sent $1, and he wants a box of the wait, that's Aovic, which is, where is he? Oh, here it is. So he wants a box of the Topps XMEN, which is an unusually cheap price right now. But before we do that, you said 19 on stream. The channel says da-da-da. Oh, let me take a quick look at that. Yes, let's fix that. Let's see. The nice thing about that is we can always trace it. So, here it is. Might have done a typo on a slab away. Oh, weird. It looks like the typo occurred last time. Yeah, it looks like the typo occurred last time. So, it was 1200 Rocket Box Topper, and it went from 1200 to 1980. I suspect this should have been... I'm betting that it's supposed to say 1180, huh? That's what I bet it's supposed to say. And then what it should be at is 1100. There you go. So I think when we initially set up the... when we initially set that up, I think that's when the error occurred. So it didn't occur today. I just didn't notice that there was an error on it. All right, good catch. Now, we have a William Wafter. Hey, William, 2 packs of the Korean Nikke, first-time buyer. So this is sort of a test. Whew. It was a long wait today, man. It was a busy daytime stream. This is for our friend William Wafter. Let's give him a 3rd pack for free. Here you go, William. Bonus pack. This is first-time order, right? So, William, we've got 3 packs for you now. William, is he still here? Yeah, he's here. Thanks for being so patient. He waited longer than I would have liked, but man, it's busy today. Again, we missed the Monday daytime stream because of the holidays, so maybe it's just all of the Monday activity that would have occurred. All right, you got pack number 1. That's weird. It looks just like the one I got. What'd I do with those, by the way? What I do with? Can I give? I guess I can't give them to you if I don't know where they went. Next pack. Okay, a Grudel. And whoa! What? You have to keep that one. Okay, purple-haired girl. Holy dude. Okay, there you have it, William. This is a new Nikke set. It's exclusive to Korea. We sell them for $2.50 per pack. There it is. Cake. Yeah. Yeah, we've never had Nikke cards where they show off their behinds. They don't really do that with the ones that we order. Plenty of room in the W box, Mr. William. So that's nice. My word. Good. Stephen Emery, here he is ordering his spot in the Luffy break. Remember when he ordered that? He ordered that a while ago. Trying to take care of some of these older ones. Aovic wanted a whole box of Topps XMEN. I just don't think I'm going to have time for that one. It is. It's a big order, and it would take up like another 25 minutes, I think. It is. Times are really precious, man. So this gets up to 3. Of course, he can get it in the nighttime stream if he'd still like it. All right, so those are taken care of. And then it says here, 7 people in the queue. Oscar Renteria, he has an old order. So let me take care of Oscar Renteria. Here you go, Mr. Oscar. 45-minute old order. That's a bit a while ago. Mr. Oscar, thank you for the patience. We've got, what do we got for you, Mr. Oscar? Cold and cold. 2 cold packs, Mr. Oscar. Wow, that sucks. 45 minutes for 2 cold ones. Mark, can I get 5 of the Pokemon Japanese battle partners? 5 of these. Yes, you can. There's Mark. 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That Manga Luffy is up to 3 out of 18 now. Okay. Might have to get some Korean wives. LMAO. Waifus. Oh, picking up a Zoroark. That's nice. Cold. 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 And Zacian. Zacian. There it is, Mr. Mark with an MA. Esteban. Where did we put you, Mark? I remember. We put you over here. Would you sell your TCC business instantly if someone paid you the amount you wanted right now? Well, I mean, that's kind of an easy answer because the answer is yes. Because if it's the amount I want, well, then I could ask $12 billion. You know, so that's an easy question. I think what you mean to say, if somebody offered me like the market value for, let's say, this business and all the inventory, would I cash out in a heartbeat? I don't know. I'm still pretty young. Seems like I need to do something productive with my time. So I think I would end up just starting another card channel. So probably not, actually. It's probably too early to retire. Jose Arredondo going into the Mario break. Jose Arredondo. Got a card over here, Mr. Jose Arredondo. Here it is. Probably too early. There it is. And Matthew Hill, one more round of meta and shipping. So he wants 6 more packs of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. So I'm raising the price one last time on that Metazoo. I realized I never actually tested the Metazoo on the menu. It wasn't on the menu. So Metazoo Kickstarter is $45 per pack at this point. And you know, these other products that went into the moving sale are typically products that weren't really selling too fast. That's not necessarily true about Metazoo Kickstarter, so I think I was kind of too hasty there to get rid of it. And if it's actually a desirable set to have on the menu and people actually open it from time to time, there could be a totally different strategy with that set to acquire more of it and to keep it on those the channel like a regular thing. But I don't know what's going to happen to the future of Metazoo. That's the thing, isn't it? I don't know what the future of it looks like. This is making me question if I even need to sell the other box of it. We are. Might not need to. If it's selling at $45, I think I could just take the other box, take it off of eBay, and just sell these at like $45 a pack. Just call it a day. Here's Chupacabra. Chupacabra? Actually, yeah, let me do a little bit of math here. Dump all Metazoo. Hey! Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to go cancel a listing for the other Metazoo. We'll just allow direct purchases of the other Metazoo. That one's being ended. All right. All right. Ooh, Chupacabra. He's so really ugly. Forest God's Amber. I don't know. I think the Hello Kitty ones will be desirable. 97,000. That's right. The next step is to get to 98,000. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the 100,000 mark. I don't think that subscribers are going to slow down tomorrow. I mean, they might. I guess it's possible. We're picking up about 500,000 subscribers per month. So in 6 months, we reach 1 million subscribers. Ooh, Sinkhole Sam. Look at that, Sinkhole Sam. No, but yeah, so by Christmas time, we should be reaching 100,000. Now, ideally, we would speed that up. Ideally, we would reach 100,000 a little bit faster than that. And you guys can help out a lot by simply recommending the channel or sharing a video that you really enjoyed somewhere like Reddit or wherever it is that you hang out, because that can speed us up a little bit. And then, of course, I could just make better content, so... we are. So maybe I should just go make better content. Hey, there's Bigfoot. He's a hit. All right, Bigfoot. Nice. So these packs are still for sale, but now they're going to be at a full $45, and they're probably going to stay at that price now. It is. And that Metazoo could come off of the moving sale channel, category, I feel. I don't know. Metazoo is mostly just being bought by one person, isn't it? Matthew Hill. So I don't know if I'm gauging it wrong, but yeah, I don't know. I actually really liked the Kickstarter box. That's why I acquired 2 of them. Not one of them, but 2 of them. So where did I last see you? You're over here, right? Is there a 100K giveaway? You bet your sweet tits there is. Yeah, there's going to be a 100K giveaway. It's going to be pretty substantial. So if you just help me get to that sooner rather than later, that'll activate the giveaway sooner. Not to mention, you know, when we hit 110,000, same deal. When we hit 110, another big giveaway. There's always a big giveaway every 10,000 subscribers. But 100,000 is going to be especially big. Because it's 100,000. We got to celebrate. I get my silver play button. That'll be my second silver play button, which means I've gotten 230,000 subscribers over my lifetime. And I think if I had never started a second channel, I'd have one very big channel right now. Oops. Shouldn't have done it, huh? I thought that the smart move was to start a second channel. Looking back on that, that was actually a mistake. Should have stuck with my main channel. Makes me sad, actually, a little bit. Yeah, you can't keep 2 channels alive very easily. Especially when they're in different subjects, you know. Like, I could keep 2 channels alive if they're the same subject, but not if they're separate subjects. All right, Matthew. I'm going to email PokeRev and ask him to send you some subscribers. Yeah? Funny, man. Can I keep the XMEN sealed and ship it out at a later date? That's possible. Yeah, you can definitely have it sealed. Okay, let me get a label for you. I love this song that's playing. This is Grit's theme. He was always such a exciting CO to play because he had this advantage with range. His units were weaker, but they had longer range than the other opposing units, and it just made them ridiculous to fight. Oh, come on. For 100,000 subs, it's time for a Gold Star Zard break. $10 a spot, 4,000 spots. That would probably draw some controversy, you know, because it's like, I think that would get a lot of people's attention. And they'd be like, how's this different from like buying a lottery ticket? $10, $4,000, you know what I mean? I don't know. But maybe, you know, if it's not illegal, then it's not illegal. That's just all it comes down to. You're buying Pokemon cards, not cash. You know, it's money for a product, not money for cash. That's the difference between a Pokemon booster pack and a slot machine. One is for product, the other one's for cash. So now we have Miss Jennifer for Action Series 1. All right, I'm going to do this real fast. Action Series 1. Oh, Jennifer. She is Jennifer. PokeRev is a superhero. He's better. He has more cards. Here we go. Oh, those are upside down. So, Jen, you're going to pull a Charizard for us? Jen's going to pull a Charizard for us. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm tempted to give up my Topps collection to move. We are. There's some parts of my collection I just could not give up. Poker, for example, I can't give up the poker cards. I worked very hard for my positioning in the Topps cards, but if I looked at what I possibly could give up, probably Topps would have to go first. Very nostalgic for the Topps cards, because I actually had them when I was younger. We are. One thing I wouldn't give up, probably something like my Rocket cards. Couldn't give those up, no way. Those are my favorite. Well, if I had to, I could, but I mean, I wouldn't want to. I'd rather not move in that case. Just stay where I'm at. There. But some things could be given up. There. All right. So you get this specialty card in the back here. You seen this? Oh, he's so cute. Are you done taking orders? You can send an order in, but dude, it's like almost 7, dude. Okay, what do we got? We got Snorlax. Problem was I started this stream too late. Snorlax is really nice. Dragonair, Dragonite. Ooh. You can barely see the things in the lenticular because it must be hard to cram all 3 Pokemon in. All right, here's Moltres and Ditto. Squish Ditto and full-size Ditto. All right. Sent for my first slab away. Nice. Sorry about the slabs. I haven't really worked on slabs too much this stream. Too busy trying to take care of all the orders so that they're done on time. All right, you pull Pikachu. That's real nice. No Charizard. Oh, here's a Venusaur, though. Okay, Venusaur. You got Vulpix, Ninetales, Dodrio, Doduo. I like this one a lot. Pikachu. Okay, good. Did mail get picked up already? Mail has already gone by, but none of the packages have gone out because Alexis came after the mailman. Remember, I always tend to mention that. So the boxes will be going out tomorrow for sure, though. All right. For 100K, it's time for a Gold Zard break. I already read that. Where's the Charizard, man? I want to see Charizard get pulled. That's going to be a clip if we pull a Charizard. And these are really weird, man. There you go. Some golden Zubats. Is there a gold Gengar to pull out of here? That'd be really cool. Oh, man, I gotta sneeze. Oh. I sneeze in this room a lot. That tells me that this room needs, like, dusting or something. Ooh. Psych attack. Oh, no, not all over your cards. Oh, no. All my sneezes and boogers. No. Sorry, Jen. All right. Now there's a little bit of me on your cards. Still taking orders? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still taking them. Oh. Squirtle Squad. Squirtle. What do you think Destin Rivals will be in and how much per pack? I don't know, and I don't know. Here, here's Nidorina, here's Radon, here's Radicate. I'm sure whatever the price is, you guys will be like, I don't like that price. And I'll be like, well, then I don't want to sell it. Here it is. Pokemon's been ridiculous. Wouldn't you agree? Pokemon's just been ridiculous. You know what I'm really enjoying? I'm not enjoying the English packs so much. I'm enjoying, like, the Japanese packs. They're way cheaper. But second, they're higher quality. Also, I've been enjoying just buying the slabs. Yeah, I just buy the slabs these days. Like, I bought the Sunbreon slab. I wonder when that's going to ship. Is that going to ship soon? He told me, he said in the description, he's not going to ship it for 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks? When did I order that? Ordered. Says I ordered it on May 5th. So yeah, this should have shipped. All right. Just look at this guy real fast. All right. So he hasn't shipped it yet. Fascinating. He said he was going to ship it 2 weeks after the purchase because he was on vacation. But that 2 weeks was up like 7 days ago. So it's actually been 3 weeks. Miss Jen. And then he's got negative feedback with people complaining that he takes too long to ship it. Wonder why he takes so long to ship his goods. They didn't say they never received it. They just said it took too long. I don't plan on buying any Destined Rivals. Yeah, I think that Destined Rivals has a chance to be one of the first later Pokemon sets since the Pokemon hype in January. One of the first sets to kind of crash. And I think a lot of that is largely due to the fact that Heat Wave is pretty good. So is Journey. Heat Wave is pretty good. But the Glory of Team Rocket was kind of a letdown. And so I think it has a chance to crash just from that. All right. Wow, I like this order, Jen. That was really cool. Some vintage Pokemon cards, some cheap X-Men Topps cards. Okay, Winston Lee, slab away the Steelix. Steelix, you got it. Winston Lee. Right, so he gets, I think he's doing store credit. Did I say Winston Lee? This isn't supposed to say Winston Lee. Raul Mendoza. Don't move. Okay. Sounds suspicious, especially when they have negative feedback. It does say that it took too long to ship, but that it actually did arrive. So I just messaged him and told him I want my stuff. Give me my stuff before I go crazy. For people who are interested in commission sales with me, the item sold for $165, he got $120. He doesn't have to pay taxes to eBay, no eBay fees. He doesn't have to do the shipping. I do the shipping. It's all taken care of by me. And he doesn't have to list it or anything. It's a decent way to passively sell your cards. Remember, if you hired somebody to sell your cards for you, like even just list it up on eBay for you and ship it for you, you would have to pay them something. So when you think about how much people expect to be paid these days, it's really not that bad. It's not that bad. Of course, if you want to optimize, if you want to make the very most, you could try selling the card yourself. So that's the way to get the most money. Then you're doing the labor yourself. All right, Mr. Raul, thank you. It's 73%. If you're doing store credit, you keep 73% of the good if you're doing store credit. I do 70% if you're wanting cash. So that's what we're doing for commission. Now, this item at this point needs to go into slab away for Winston. It's like I'm doing two services for two people. I'm doing a service for Winston and I'm doing a service for Mr. Raul. It's very interesting. Your first slab away. Look at this. So after the T's, we would say June 25, Winston Lee, PSA 10 Steelix, and then it would say 165. And you sent 70, so that means 115 remains, just like that. There you go. Wow. And I only put 2 cards up there for Mr. Raul Mendoza, so he's got more for me to list. This is the other card. So these are the other cards that we're going to be pricing up for Mr. Raul. I didn't get it all done today. We were too busy. These 2 cards will probably sell for sure. We got this Zapdos 9. Dark Charizard, I could see that selling. Firo, Dark Machamp, and Dark Machamp First Edition with a big swirl. So those are all going up. Okay. Jose Arredondo, he's in the Mario pack break. That's a gym break. Oh my God, it's 7 o'clock. Not going to be able to work out. I'll try again for the Mario pack. That is David Moraes. All right, let's wrap this up real fast. Here you go, David. Hopefully you don't go negative twice. That would hurt. But you certainly can. Oops. Where are the Tyrannotars at? You like Tyrannotars? I like Tyrannotars. Yeah, not a lot of good Tyrannotars to sell, huh? There's really not too many Tyrannotars. I like the Team Rocket Tyranitar Holo, but you know the problem is he's just a Holo. So maybe if you could get him to grade like Black Label or something, that would be cool. All right. Ooh, Lugia. Oh my gosh, David. You got the same spanking last time. All right, first round, Jose Arredondo. That's a plus 20 card. Gyarados is 180. That's not bad. Oh, you actually got this round. So round 2 goes to David. This is 130 on the Rapidash. All right, it's not over. It's tied. Oh, computer search. And you got Clam Pearl. You get the Clam Pearl. You get screwed over by Clam Pearl. All right, he chooses Zamazenta. That's the end of the match. It goes to Mr. Jose Arredondo. I'm so sorry, David. David, go have a beer or something. You have to walk this one off. That sucks, dude. All right. He doubled down and it did not play out. I'm sorry, Mr. David. If it makes you feel better, David, look at Jose Arredondo. He was 1-5 and he was still going. Think about that for a second. So he didn't give up at 1-5. All right, now he's 2-5. That sucks, man. I sent for a spot in the game pack. Can I get store credit or if you'll have another one? We have more of these game packs, but I think the next game pack is more expensive than this one because it's a higher grade. There it goes. I can take a quick look around and see if I can find one. All right. That was like 2 hands of blackjack. That definitely does not feel great to miss twice. Hunter Tipton said he wanted back in too. So let me just have a quick look around. I'm going to go see if I can find it. I might have another one. Well, I don't got it. I'm sorry, but I don't got it. So it's $27 refund / store credit for you. What I do have, that was the last 7. What I do have are 8s now. We've got 8s now. So I have to pick a price on an 8, but let's get you that store credit. Sorry about that, Mr. Hunter. All right, let's take a quick look at this. That's 1 grade higher than the 7. I just need some kind of idea what this goes for. This is a Nintendo wax pack. We want the cheapest one, of course. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. He looks like he's $65 and $7 of shipping. So realistically, if today you went to go buy that, it would be like 72. And what is that? Like 35, 36? Let's do 35. All right, $35 a spot. Okay. It's not a big difference, and it's actually a higher grade. Why did I do it that way? Up to you. I'll go in that one if it's a similar price. So this one will be a little bit more expensive. It'll be $35, but it is a higher grade. It's a more desirable grade then. It's a Link, so that's pretty cool. The other two were Mario. All right. I'll probably continue running gym breaks on these old wax packs because I'd like to see them move a little bit until nobody wants them anymore. There it is. Put me in. I'll send the difference. Hunter Tipton's in on this Nintendo wax pack, and that's the end of the stream. We also have a box of tops going to Mr. Aovic. So let's see. Let me pull that out. He wanted to buy a box of that tops. Thank you for your patience on that, Mr. Aovic. So that's good. And good. I think we're done there. Whew. What a busy stream. 2-hour stream, ended at 7. I got to stop here. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. We're going to be back on for the nighttime stream. You'll have all night to do anything you want. Later tonight, Tuesday nighttime stream. I'll be here, I promise. I'm always here. That's why this channel's so good. See you later, everybody.